Alright, welcome to my day 24 progression guide. So for today, we do not have a level increase, but we do need to reach 1.7 million. So what I recommend is you do Mia's Kitchen, you do your bounties, then you do your ruins, and then you do your story if you have any left over. But if you're getting close to reaching level cap, you might want to save your ruins in your store. Now for vitality. For joint operations, we have access to the bracers, you also have the Huma and the Samir chip, so it's not too bad, but again, if you already have bracers, I don't recommend doing these. Also, I wouldn't use vitality solutions. I wanted to point out too that supposedly you get better rewards if you just collect the third box. This was information that was Statamine and Dante Afton pointed it out to me in the comments, but the rates are still pretty low. Besides that, you have Interstellar Exploration, so you want to check and see if you have any level 3 Stargates. Make sure you look at this category and see if you have 2 or more. Next, you could do Dimensional Trials and make sure you choose difficulty 4. Or you can do space-time domains and make sure you choose difficulty 4. For other ways to get experience, you can get Rust and Iron Chest, Password Chest, and Supply Pods. But other than that, check out my experience guide if you want some more ways. Then don't forget to do your daily gifts. You want to go to the Black Market and talk to Hopkins. You want to go to Cetus Island and do the Claw Machine. Then you want to do your 2 ability trainings. Quick tip, if you get the Rhythm training, Samir is MVP. Next, you want to maintain your vehicle. So some of the best places is Astra Shelter. The next place would be Bangi Shelter. After that, we got the Black Market. And the best place, High Crows. Also attack any elemental rocks you see for crystals. Then don't forget to check your weekly tab and make sure you're knocking everything out. Now let's look at challenges, starting out with Bygone Phantasm. We want to make sure you're attempting this so that way you can climb the ranks, and we only have 3 days left. Next, we have Frontier Clash. Now, if you have 3 out of 3 attempts, you want to make sure you do one today because tomorrow we're going to overcap. Then we got the Wormhole. We have 2 days to complete the Endless mode, so that way you can get that 280 crystal dust. Then we got the Void Rifts. Today's boss is Frostspot, so if you haven't fought Frostspot, you want to make sure you at least go in there today. That way you can get that first time boss reward. And then the last thing is Apex League. If you're trying to climb the ranks again and maybe get that Grand Marshal this season, you want to make sure you put in a couple hours each day. Next, let's talk about the Road to Strife. You want to make sure you're getting your 1200 star grit for the day. So you can either do the Stellar Way Divergence and you can just knock out 4 random Stargates and you can get 1200. But also today we got access to Orienteering to where we have like a race of sorts. And now I wanted to quickly talk about Orienteering. This is basically a race. I did it for the first time and I ended up getting 500 star grit. So it's not too bad. I still feel like just doing the Stargates is faster, but it's fun to do. Also for Orienteering, essentially you get to race once every hour. And then buy your 2 vitality solutions. Now this is only if you can afford it. Then you can go to the Commissary, and then we have the Crystal Dust Store. I recommend that you use your Crystal Dust to buy gloves. Besides that, you can consider getting boots, and also you might want to save a little bit for 59. That way you can buy a helm or a belt just in case if you need it, if you can't get any in Frontier Clash. Then we have the Crew Store. You can buy Potent Omnium Crystals or you can buy Relic Shards. And to get Crew Store points, just make sure you're doing your daily donations and also knocking out your 4 missions for the week. Then we have support points. Make sure you buy your 3 joint supply chips for the week. On top of that, some of the best ways to get support points is to do difficulty 1, Matrix Shields with a party of 2. And just spam that and you can get 150 support points in 2 to 3 minutes. Or you can do Frontier Clash, normal, and don't use up your attempts so you can get 375 support points. Or you can do Void Rifts and get 150 support points. Or you can do World Bosses and make sure you force Decipher and you can get 100 support points as well as machine parts. Once all that's done, you can go achievement hunting, explore the map, or go mount farming. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If so, check out my day 23 guide. But other than that, talk with you guys later.